So let's get started. I'm going to lower my camera a little bit so that you can see me on the floor here. All right, my friends. So step number one, we just want to lay on the floor without the foam roller. So first, just be on the floor. So start here. Okay, great. And then you're going to close your eyes. I'm going to walk you through this. You're going to close your eyes and feel your body relaxing on your mat or on your carpet. Feel your body relaxing. And I want you to notice as you're breathing here, you're going to take a few breaths. Inhale, exhale through the nose. And as you're inhale, exhaling through the nose, feel the parts of your body that you feel the most on the floor. So for example, let's start at the back of our heads. You're going to feel the back of your head. And what I want you to do here is to gently bring the chin down just a tiny bit. Bring the chin down a little bit, lengthening the back of your neck. Chin down, lengthening back of neck. And then just relax again. You can shake the head just a very tiny bit side to side. Notice how the back of your head is hitting the floor. From here, take awareness of the back of your neck. Now, the back of your neck is not going to be touching the floor. I just want you to get a sense of the back of your neck. Moving down, and you should be feeling the back of your shoulders on the ground. So just take the temperature of what it feels like to feel the back of your shoulders on the ground, and then the back of your arms, maybe that your elbows are on the floor. Notice how your hands are on the floor. And then go down your back and sense and feel which parts of your back are connected to the floor. Where is your spine connected to the floor? Move through the midsection of your back as you slowly move down to the bottom part of your back, at which part you should feel a slight curve. So most of you are going to feel a slight curve at the lower part of your back. Your back is probably not completely on the floor, and that is good, right? We do have a slight curve at the bottom of our back. So you want to just relax here. Feel the lower back and feel if there's any tension or pressure on your lower back. And then you're going to move down into the glutes, the booty area. Feel how your butt, your pelvis, your tailbone, feel how those are on the back. Just pay attention to this. Moving down to the thighs, right at the crease, right? Can you feel from your butt to your lower thigh, right? To your upper thigh, rather. Can you feel that space right at the butt and the upper part of the back of your thigh? And then just feel the back of your thigh, the back of your knees. Pay attention to how all of this is feeling, and then go all the way down to the back of your calf muscles. So your calf muscles are the lower part of your legs down here. Most of you should feel that on the mat. Feel the back of your calves, and then it's going to take you all the way down to the back of your ankles, your heels, and then notice how your legs are laying. Are they turned out? So naturally, there would be a slight turnout at your feet. I just want you to be able to see this, right? So your legs usually turn out a little bit. Okay, great. So this is us taking the inventory of how we feel on our backs to get started. And I just want you to take a couple more breaths back here and then really feel which parts of your back are connecting to the floor. Notice if you're feeling any tension, any pain, any discomfort while you're lying on your back here. Just notice that. Okay, and after you've taken a couple of breaths, what we're going to do is we're actually now going to get on our rollers. And if you have any questions as I'm moving through this, you can always ask in the comments. Okay, so let's get our rollers. And the way we want to lay on our rollers, if you don't have your roller, you can use your towel, as I said. So first of all, here's my roller. What I want to do is I want to bring my tailbone to the edge of the bottom part of the roller. So you want to go as far down as you can to the edge where basically the tailbone would be. And then you're just going to gently roll down, making sure your spine is on the roller and that your head is supported by the roller. So be mindful that this roller is really long. So depending on what kind of roller you have, you always want to get a roller that is long enough, which is why I love this roller. It's also soft, which is really important to regulate the neurobiology of your system. Anything hard does not allow for your body to relax and melt in the roller. Okay, so make sure that the length of your spine is on the roller, and you can go ahead and notice if your hands down is more comfortable or your arms up or more comfortable. Just notice that to start. And then what we want to do is I want you to gently turn your palms down towards the floor. And from here, we are slowly going to roll our spine. I want you to imagine that you're melting into your roller and you're gently going to roll a little bit towards your right, and you're letting your body melt into the roller and gently roll to the right. And it's a very, very small movement. And then you slowly bring yourself back to center. So what are we doing here? We are slowly getting in contact with your parasympathetic system, the nervous system of the body that desires, that wants, that instigates the rest section of your nervous system. We want to move out of hyperactivity, of fight, flight, freeze, and we want to go into the parasympathetic to slow down and to melt and relax the body. So palms are down. You're going to roll again very slowly. Feel your spine actually rolling over your foam roller. And then you reverse and you very slowly move to the other side, to the left side. And you'll notice that my head is moving, is following the movement of my spine. And this is a very slow, conscious movement. And this is the part I was telling you about a moment ago that is so difficult for my clients, because we want to go fast and we want to go big. We want to do big movements. And what I'm encouraging you to do is the opposite. To melt the spine into the roller and gently, minute movements. Let your body gently rock itself. And you're going to start to feel all kinds of things if you're doing this slowly enough. And I want you to notice what those things might be. So for me, I feel like I need now to lengthen the bottom of my spine, right? I'm relaxing and somehow my body is asking me to lengthen the bottom of my spine. So I'm going to adjust a little bit. And the way you can do that is just by gently turning the tail under and then releasing your tail. And then turning the tail under. And you see how I'm activating, I'm pushing gently into my feet to turn my tail under and then to release the tail. So do that with me. Palms are down. You're using your feet very gently, and you're going to gently turn the tail upwards. Using your feet, don't contract too much. Do not squeeze your glutes. That's not what we're doing. We're just gently rotating the pelvis up. And then what you're going to do is relax your pelvis and then slowly arch the lower back just a little bit. Slowly arch the lower back. And I'm feeling click, click, click. Stuff is happening in my spine. It's naturally realigning with a very gentle, slow movement. And again, just gently turning the tail up. And if you're doing this slowly enough, you're going to feel that when you're rotating your pelvis up, the tendency is that your chin is going to lengthen, is going to go up towards the ceiling. Because when we're turning our pelvis under, you're actually lengthening the spine downwards. So the top of your spine is kind of being pulled down, so your head goes up a little bit. And then when you release your pelvis to neutral, just normal, the tendency is that your head will come back to center. So I want you to play with that a little bit. Turning the tail under very slowly. Breathe through it, in and out through the nostrils. So I'm turning my pelvis up. I'm gently engaging my feet into the floor. And then I release my pelvis and my feet, and I'm gently going to arch the lower back. When I do that, the tendency is for my chin to come down because now I'm pulling my spine in the other direction. And let's do that one more time together. So gently turning your pelvis up. Naturally, your chin is going to move up to the ceiling a little bit. Feel that beautiful motion into your spine, your vertebrae, and your spinal cord. Most of all, this is what we're regulating. Slowly moving, arching the lower back, chin comes down a little bit. And keep going, doing that as I explain what's happening in your spinal cord. It's kind of like you're flossing your entire spinal cord. The entire inside of your vertebrae is your spinal cord. That's where the blood flows. And when we're doing this gentle release of the pelvis, front and back, you're actually flossing your spinal cord. Now see if you can feel that in your body. See if you can connect deep enough to actually feel the flossing of your spinal cord. And if you can visualize that, that's the first step. That's the first step. Being able to visualize it, drop into your body. Now, by this point, we are already feeling more regulated. You should be feeling more dropped in. Okay, my friends, beautiful work. Well done. We're going to go into the second exercise. Now, this one, again, you are releasing, melting your spine into the floor. And at any time, if you need to adjust by turning your tail under, feel free to do that. Second exercise, very slowly, we're going to do what we know as snow angels. When you were a kid, and if you were around any type of snow, you know what a snow angel is. It's when you reach up with your arms up overhead and then back down. So we're going to do this very slowly because in this exercise, you are going to feel a ton of movement, especially in the shoulder girdle and in your spine and on the sidelines of your body. So I'm just going to demonstrate with my right arm first. So in this case, I'm going to bring my palm up because you'll notice, we'll do it both, but you'll notice the palm up will usually be easier. So I'm adjusting the back of my neck. I'm melting. I'm taking a couple of deep breaths. Inhale, exhale through nose. And I'm slowly going to start to open up my right arm like a snow angel, going very, very slowly. And this is directly connected to your diaphragm. So you want to breathe really slowly. Notice any tension in the shoulders. I can definitely notice tension in my shoulder. And you go as far up as you can go, as long as it is comfortable. Don't go beyond what is comfortable for you. So this is snow angel with the right arm. And then you just release here. Once you get up here, go as far as you can go without overdoing it. Remember, slow and easy. You're going to take a couple of deep breaths right in here and let the upper part of your shoulder and arm just melt. See if you can gently breathe into the armpit of your body, all at the upper front of your chest, relaxing your I forgot the name of the muscle. It'll come back to me. Relax the armpit, breathe into it. Just relax the shoulder. Your other arm is still down. Your other arm is still down on the other side of your body. Just relax here. And then when you've taken a few breaths here, we're going to slowly, slowly slide your arm back down. Notice any movement, any tension, any talking in your shoulder. There might be lots of it. There certainly is a lot for me. Bringing your arm back down and then turning your palm back down to the floor. And just notice how it's feeling in your shoulder right now. Just breathe into your shoulder. Pay attention to the details. That's how we go deeper into being able to heal our wounds, is by paying attention to the detail. So your arm is face down. We're going to do the left arm now. Palm is face up on the other side. Slowly sliding the left arm up, palm facing up. Same thing as we just did with the right arm. Really slowly lengthening. Feel what's going on in your shoulder, any tightness, if you need to adjust. So I'm letting that left arm go all the way up, and I'm going to model it from the right arm again. So my left arm is up here now. And now just relax the armpit of your left arm. Relax all the top of your pec muscle, pectoralis. Your pec minor was the muscle I was looking for before. Let the pec minor relax. Softening into the upper back, into the shoulder joint. Just taking a few deep breaths. Inhaling, exhaling through nose. And let your body melt on the roller. And notice how your lower back is feeling here. Do you need to adjust a little bit? Do you need to turn your tail under and release? And then a couple more breaths into that left shoulder. And then slowly you are going to bring your arm down. Palms are still facing up. Nice and easy. Slowly at your pace, and then you're going to rotate the palms down when you get the arms to the side of your body. Okay, now we're going to do another check-in here. So relaxing, softening the spine. Notice how your shoulders are feeling. Notice if there seems to be a little bit more space in the front part of your body, in the pec muscles of the body. Relaxing the arms, softening the muscles around your eyes, your eyebrows, and your forehead. And from here, we're going to go back to doing a gentle rotation of the spine, rotating your body a little bit towards the right, letting the head follow, nice and slow. We're going to do the same thing going to the left side of the body. Rotating the body ever so gently around the left side of your foam roller. And then slowly coming back to center. Taking a deep breath here, adjust if you need to. And our next movement is going to be the snow angel with both arms at once. So palms are facing down first. Rotate your arms up. And this time we're going to slowly slide the arms up like snow angels together. And notice the difference between the right shoulder, the left shoulder. If one is more open, flexible than the other, if there's more tightness in one to the other, and go as far up as you can go, as long as you are comfortable. Now, with both arms up, you're going to feel, now you can see my left arm is also up. With both arms up, you're going to feel something different in your upper back. You're going to feel something different in your upper chest area. Just notice what that is and softly breathe into any areas of tension, releasing the shoulder joints. There is so much tension in our shoulders. We really don't notice it so much of the time. And this is an exercise that will help you to tap in, touch in with that part of your body. And now let your shoulders relax, the back of your head and neck, and you're really now moving into a very different level of softening, relaxing your parasympathetic nervous system. Now, with your arms up, what I want you to do here is to again engage gently with the bottom of your feet, and you're going to rotate, turn your tailbone, turn your tail up so you can see my pelvis. I'm turning my tail up just a little bit. I'm not squeezing my glutes. I'm just turning my tail up. Your head is center. I'm sideways because I'm speaking to you. And then you release your lower back. Notice the subtle movement. And then arch your lower back just a little bit. And I want you to be in relationship with what's happening with your shoulders as you are now engaging your pelvis. You're arching lower back. Now relax the lower back and gently turn the tail up towards the ceiling very slowly. Naturally, your chin is moving up towards the ceiling. You should be feeling all kinds of things in your arms, maybe on the inside of your arms. I'm feeling all of this electrical current moving through my upper arms. And then you relax and bring the pelvis back to normal. Beautiful. And now, very slowly, you're going to slowly, gently slide the arms back down on either side of your body. And when you get down here, rotate the palms back, adjust your arms, your elbows, the forearm of the body might be touching the floor. And just relax and release here for a moment. Notice what your lower back is feeling like. Notice all of the sensations around your upper body, your shoulders. And just take a couple of deep breaths here. Letting your spine continue to melt into the roller so that you are feeling, relaxing your spinal cord, your vertebra. This is how we get to regulate the nervous system. So very slowly now, we're going to move in our final exercise to regulate your nervous system. So you are still on your roller. And from here, what I want you to do is to very gently roll off of your roller by turning either to your right and left, and use your body to gently roll to the side. Everything is done slowly. And from here, you're going to come and sit up. And we're going to use our roller this time in a horizontal position. So come back to your roller and set yourself up here so that your roller is going to go on the lower part of your back. Now be gentle with this if you have lower back pain. And what we want to do here is position the roller right at the top of your pelvis, your pelvic bone. So it's not on the lumbar, it's a little bit underneath at the very top of the pelvic bone. And the test to know if you're in the right place is that you want to be able, again, to turn the tail up towards the ceiling. You see, I'm turning my tail up. I'm not squeezing my glutes. I'm just engaging, turning up. And then I want to be able, again, to turn down. So for me, I had to adjust it a little bit so that I can get the full range of motion of rotating my pelvis up. There should be enough space for you to feel a little bit of movement when you turn your tail up and then when you turn your tail under. So here, I am in an arched position. My arms on either side, my palms are facing up, and then I'm turning my pelvis up towards the ceiling, tailbone up towards the ceiling, engaging with my feet just a little bit. I don't want to squeeze anything. And then I release and I relax my lower back, and as if I'm sticking my booty out now, I'm rotating the other way. Why are we doing this? This is an area that is highly innervated. This is your sacrum area. And the sacrum is kind of like an upside down triangle. It's a bone at the very base of your spine. Upside down triangle, and it is full of nerve endings. So what we want to do here is gently roll on this part of the body to release any tension around your sacrum. Again, regulating, relaxing your engaging with the parasympathetic nervous system so that your whole lower back, your whole sacral area gets to relax. And this is communicated all the way up your spine to your central nervous system, which is your brain. So by releasing your sacrum, you're actually releasing your central nervous system, the brain, because your spinal cord, remember, goes right through the vertebra, all the way down to the bottom at the sacrum, which is what we're releasing right now. And you'll notice I keep gently rolling back and forth as I'm talking to you. And then as you're rolling, you're having that same connection occur, moving up into central nervous system. And also, this movement will help to regulate the vagus nerve, because the vagus nerve connects to your sacrum. And the vagus nerve is a very important nerve that communicates from the central nervous system, the brain, and goes down through all of the organs of your body, all the way down to the sacrum. So there are so many things occurring right here, right now, as you're gently rotating your sacrum up and down. And we're going to do it just a couple more times. You continue to exhale, inhale through the nose. Very small movements. And then once you're done with your last round of this, what we're going to do now is we're going to see how you're feeling. A pre-test, a post-test. Remember at the beginning we started without the roller, just laying on our backs. So we're going to do that again right now. So what you can do is use your feet to push your pelvis up off the floor, and then just take the roller from underneath you, and then bring your back down really slowly. And what you're going to do is you're going to, again, extend your legs, and then just go back to your initial position. And here we are. I want you now to notice what it feels like. Lengthening the back of your neck, chin is down gently, relaxing your arms and shoulders. And I want you to feel if there is more connection with the back body and the floor as opposed to when we started. Softening the back of your head. Notice back of head. Notice the back of your shoulders, the upper back, the middle back. Even your lower back should be more connected to the floor at this point. The top of your pelvic bones, your glutes, your booty, the back of your legs, all the way down to your heels. Just take a moment to notice how different that feels. Inhaling, exhaling, and you're going to stay laying down. I'm just going to come up here and give you a little bit more information about what's happening in your body at this moment. So It's so important that the sacrum be acknowledged, especially that last exercise we did together, because this is going to help to regulate your digestive system. It's going to encourage your body to settle in at the beginning of every day so that you can start your day in a state of deep present awareness.